All right, people, your boy, man, Mike coming at you guys with Atlanta Falcons news. Let's get straight to it, man. The Atlanta Falcons are definitely going after their guy at defensive coordinator after Jimmy Lake has indeed been fired. I think we all saw that coming a mile away. But the Atlanta Falcons are going out of their way to bring in some experience. So if you do not know, if you don't know, and now you know. All right, the Atlanta Falcons interviewed Lou Anarumo, all right, for the vacant defensive coordinator position. He coached Jesse Bates. So he's a defensive back guy. When you look at the Atlanta Falcons and what this Atlanta Falcons team, these guys specialize over so they best at. The Atlanta Falcons are obviously better at the defensive back. You got guys like Jesse Bates. They brought in a guy like Justin Simmons. You got a guy like DeMarco Hillams, a guy that's been hurt this year. You got Clark Phillips. You got a guy like AJ Terrell. Those guys are absolutely amazing in that secondary. So with a guy like Lou, he'll be able to do some things with him. But that's one of the guys you looking at as far as the defensive coordinator position that the Atlanta Falcons are interviewing. All right, but the big story here is that the Atlanta Falcons are interviewing Michigan defensive coordinator and longtime NFL coordinator and defensive coach Wink Martindale. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons are interviewing Wink Martindale. You're talking about one of the best defensive coordinators in the absolute game and the art of football. Wink is that guy. You look at his resume. He was an Oakland Raiders from 2004 to 8. He was the linebackers coach with Denver. The Denver Broncos defensive coordinator, the Baltimore Ravens. He was the linebackers coach for the Ravens also from 2012 to 17. And then he became their defensive coordinator from 18 to 21 before moving to the New York Giants and coaching guys like Destin Lawrence, who's a defensive tackle for him. So, look, man, Wink, the Giants, and then, Michigan. And look, you just look at his resume just in itself. The linebackers, defensive coordinator, he knows what he's doing. And one of the weaknesses for the Atlanta Falcons, and you look at a guy like J.D. Bertrand, you look at a guy like Trey Anderson, guy like Caden Ellis, Arnold Ebiketie. If anybody can get these guys ready, it's Wink Martindale. Wink Martindale is the absolute truth. And you talking about a guy with an attitude. You talk about a guy with a passion, and he's going to have his defense ready. Wink Martindale is the real deal. So if the Atlanta Falcons really want things to get better, look, man, they need to find a way to bring in Wink Martindale. Wink Martindale needs to be the Atlanta Falcons defensive coordinator, and that's just my opinion, all right? That's just my opinion, man. The Atlanta Falcons, when you look at one of the areas that they need help at, is the linebackers. They have talent. They have a lot of guys up front as far as defensive tackles position is concerned. They got linebackers that have a little bit of talent. You can bring in some other guys, but man, look. I hope the Atlanta Falcons pull the trigger on Wink Martindale, because this guy is something that the Dunn, he's been talking about for quite some time. So let me know what you guys think about this. The Atlanta Falcons are interviewing Wink Martindale, former defensive coordinator for the Ravens, the Broncos, and the Giants, and now at the Michigan Wolverines, the world champion Wolverines. So let me know what you guys think about that. This has been your boy, Mad Mike, with another Atlanta Falcons news update. So hit that subscribe button here. Again, I'm out of here, man. Wink Martindale, interviewed by the Atlanta Falcons.